Yeah, so at the end of the last video, I was trying to read Kenichi's story thing, but I ran out of time because this is like a long thing to read. So basically, where did I leave off at? I think I said, and as fates would take pity on him. So basically, I don't know if I want to reread all of this, but this tied into the last video about how Kenichi finally kind of opened up to us a little bit and kind of told us about his feelings in his family, and like he shared like personal stuff with us, and he never normally does that, and we kind of had like a moment for a minute. But basically all this can be summed up to is that his father was a drunk and would gamble all their money away and caused his mother and his father, like his father caused them to lose their house, and they moved away to like a rural area far from the tribe, but the father would like beat the both of them, but the mother snuck away at night and left Kenichi there. He ended up succeeding everything that she would do, and he would still get beaten by his father. But like on his 7th birthday, his father had like followed him. Like they got into a fight, and his father tried following him and fell to his death, basically. So that his father pursued him, his eyes shot through with hungover red, aiming to give him peace of his mind, but long years of drinking had left the man's body with a shadow over his former strength. As the chase led them past a precipice, he lost his footing by mistake, plummeting off the cliff. By the time Kenichi had reacted, the man with whom he had lived for many years lay at the bottom of a hole, unmoving as a forest boar tried to struggle tired of struggling in a snare. He would never get up again. The first thing Kenichi felt was a daze, almost like being snowblind, before a staggering sourness knocked him out of that torpid haze. Only by squeezing his eyes shut, scrunching his nose, and breathing deeply, warping and twisting his face in the process, did he manage to hold in the tears. After some time, he knew not how long, he had picked up his father's grappling hook and dragged the man's stiff body back home. His father had never taught him how to use such equipment, but Kenichi had learned just by watching in secret a few times. Now he blitzed past one tree branch after another, the wind whistling in his ears. On his 7th birthday, the mountains had sent him the gift of freedom. But when he opened the box, he found naught but solitude within. So yeah, his story is really depressing. And he told us a little about it. He didn't tell us that his mother left him, or that he used to get beaten by his father, him and his mother both, or that his father was a drunk. Or that his mother left in the middle of the night and then his father fell to his death while chasing him. He didn't tell us that. He just told us that he paid the price for his father gambling, which he did. His father caused them to lose their home. It caused his mother to leave him behind. Because of his father, his mother left. So he feels like I did pay the price for my father's mistakes. And by that logic, he did. He lost his home, had to live out in a new place, had to learn how to do things on his own, and then his mother left him. It's tragic. So we're done with the event, but there's one more thing left to do. We have this, but it says manage to unlock it. I guess before I can open up the final event, like the epilogue or how it closes, is I have to actually manage the amusement park and get it going. At the end of the last video, Furina was standing around and I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I couldn't talk to her. I was locked into a story thing. Oh, the Mallow Manor is not doing well. Shit. Oh, I think I can set another person in. That's probably why. Yeah. Damn, yeah, it's not doing well. Let's put in, God, I hate these menus. The way my controller moves, it's not great. Yeah, they don't need it. Yeah, this one ain't doing good, because I need to hire somebody who's higher. And they're not giving me anyone, so let me refresh this. Let's get her. Okay. Yeah, so in order for me to open that up, I need to manage this. So let's remove her and let's put her in. That's good. That's good. She's already fully trained as well, so I don't have to worry about doing that. Friendly encounters. We need to go talk to Siegeween. Let's go. She's over there. So we did Varessa's. I did all 3 of Varessa's, which is why Varessa's even there. Because you have to do all of them to get them to open up, and I haven't done that yet, so. Yeah, we kind of had like a moment with him on the beach. It was kind of nice, because like I said, Kenichi's a character I really like, and I always wanted to learn more about him. I mean, yeah, sure, I could just read his story character chapters like I was doing. Every character has story chapters. Look at my damn thing's drifting again. Like, every character has a story, so each character has 5. If you read through them, it gives you, like, backgrounds on them. And this one's very interesting, this one. How he, went to go fight a tournament in an underground ring, and he left his vision behind because they said fighting in the tournament with your vision was considered cheating. And he ended up being up against Kujo-Sara, and she had shot an arrow at him, and he caught it with his bare hand, like a few inches in front of his heart. Like, he was able to catch a flying arrow with his bare hands without his vision. He was able to catch it. And I think that's really impressive. Like, if you don't know who Kujo-Sara is, I have her, I just don't use her. Where this is her. This is Kujo-Sara. She's a Tengu. She's from Inazuma. But she's an Electro character. But yeah, she also didn't have her vision because she has a bow. And she shot an arrow at Heizo. That's insane. Because he fights with his fist and she fights with a bow, obviously. And in the tournament, she shot an arrow directly at him. Like, if had he not caught it, it would have actually killed him. It's very interesting. Because there's people saying, there's a line where he's like, there's a rumor going around where people say that I can overpower my colleagues with my bare hands or something. But he actually can. Like, he can do it without the use of his vision because he's, like, physically strong. That he actually doesn't need his vision at all. Where's that line? Right here. Right here.
Huh? So, there are rumors that I can overpower my Tenryou colleagues without even using my vision? Well, let me set the record straight. 1, although I am technically a Doshin, I'm strictly a detective. My mind is my greatest tool, not my muscles. 2, it's not like my colleagues and I are getting into fights with each other all the time. And, 3, yeah, alright. Seems like there's no fooling you. Just, never mind then, okay?
Just whispering it. Yeah, so he actually doesn't need his vision. He's actually physically strong, that he can overpower anyone with just his bare hands. Like, you would look at him, you wouldn't think he's actually physically strong, but I actually think he is. He's also my main, by the way. I love this character. I really do. And his voice actor is great. His voice is perfect. I like it's flirtatious. Like, his voice is, like, sexy and flirtatious. Everything he says, it feels like he's ASMRing me. There's always sometimes when he's talking to me, I'm like, I can feel, like, the edges of my face heating up for no reason. Hello! Like, he's good at it. You're here. Loading pop boxes. I put 3 those were not there. I prepared 2 boxes of books about animals. We should be able to find the solution to healthy issues that might have right away. That's reassuring. So well prepared.
Forget health issues.
Shut up. Forget health issues. Paimon wouldn't be surprised if she could actually chat with the animals when she's done reading. Because she'd be too busy reading.
Oh, wait, head nurse, please don't go. Phew, boy, am I glad I caught up with you.
Did you run all the way here from the Fortress of Meripede?
One of the inmates has become obsessed with those magical mouse munchies from the animated films you've been showing them, and tried making some himself with 3 days' worth of Wolfram meals. He ended up giving himself food poisoning, with symptoms we've never even seen before. Please, we need your help.
We warned them not to take those films too seriously. But if you've chased me all this way, things must be pretty serious. I'm really sorry. I'll have to ask you to help me take my luggage to the amusement park for now. Before you arrived, I was thinking... I can't read. That's why I give some of the voice actors credit, because trying to read these lines, bro, I wonder how many takes they actually have to do, or if they can do it in 1 take. The reason why I mess up is I'm too focused on trying to put a voice on, that's what's screwing me up. Try it again, try it again. Before you arrive, I was thinking through some emergencies that might occur with the animals. I even started putting some suggestions together. You can give them... God, here we go again. You can give them to the staff at the Mellow Manor in advance. They should come in handy soon. No rush. We'll be waiting for you. Your patient's health is top priority. Look at that animal that disappeared in the rock. Siegewin sure has it tough. Not only does she have to worry about taking care of her patients, she also has to clean up after those troublemakers. Why don't we prepare something tasty for her? It might help lift her spirits. Like, what is she like, though? I don't know. Returning to the Fantasyland. Da 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 da. Oh. Okay. Reduce the number of action points consumed with friendly encounters. Okay, wait, can I do her second one? Or third one? Let me see. Oh! Yeah, unlocks in 1 day. Is there another one I can do? I can do hers. Furina is a super locked, bro. Hold on a minute. So I have to get these all to level 11? Oh god, okay. Let me do this other one. I like this one over here. The water one's actually really fun. Let me see.
That unique aroma.
Yeah, I forgot.
Alright then.
Yeah, okay, it's still the same. And she's like, bleh! Let me do a roll. Do a roll. Do a roll. Nope. Man, I don't know how many I've put in, but I haven't gotten shit on this account. I need Auroron one more time. Let me see. Yeah, I need him one more time for the Ode of Deep Springs. So after triggering the Hypersense through passive talent Nightshade Synthesia, your current active character's attack is increased by 10% for 9 seconds. A max of 3 stacks. Each stack is counted independently. Additionally, when you use the Elemental Burst Dark Voices Echo, you will trigger one instance of an effect equivalent to Hypersense, dealing 200% of its original damage. Yeah, that his burst is like, I have it super maxed out and it does so much damage, so if I get this for him, he'll be doing even more damage. Oh my god. Yeah, Nightshade Synthesia. After a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul Burst, like if I launch Kenichi's and then switch to him, Auroron will gain 40 Night Soul points within 15 seconds after using his elemental burst. When other party members' Hydro or Electro attacks hit opponents, Auroron will gain 5 more points. An effect that can occur every 3 seconds for a maximum of 10 times during this 15-second duration. Auroron can have a maximum of 80 Night Soul points at any given time. No more than 80. Also, when nearby opponents take Electro Charge reaction damage or Night Soul Align damage dealt by other characters, Auroron will consume 10 Night Soul points, provided he has at least that amount. Entering the Night Soul's Blessing state and triggering the Hypersense effect deal Night Soul aligned electro damage based on 160% of Auroron's attack to at least 4 nearby enemies. The aforementioned effect can trigger once every 1.8 seconds. Yeah, they're like, it's like a warning. Auroron's Night Soul Blessing state only lasts for 6 seconds. So the fact that by doing it that way, you can max it out to where it lasts longer is curious. See, this is his burst, Dark Voices Echo, and I have it really high leveled. So if I can get him one more time, I'll be able to do even more damage. Oh dear God. I need that. I freaking need that. Upgrade it again. Yeah, okay, I need more to expand it. So let's leave. So I need to get them to 18, 11. Before I can get Furina to show up, I said Arena. Okay, Linus is open now. Let's finish Siege Wings. I don't like to leave things unfinished. So she should be in front of me. There she is. Did you see her sit down? Hello. Problem solved at last. Sorry about that, Sovereign Paimon. The patient's condition was a bit tricky, so it took a while to deal with. You must be exhausted. Here, have a drink. We made you some fruit tea. I don't know what she likes. I have this character, but like in terms of food, I don't know what she would like. And here's a special stack too. Hope it gets your strength back up. Oh wow. Thank you. To be honest though, things like this don't really tire me out. It's more that I just can't wrap my head around it. At the start of every children's film, they clearly state all events and products in this film are purely fictional. Please do not try to imitate them. And yet, fully grown adults end up doing just that. Is it because they aren't paying attention when they're watching, or is it some other rebellious mentality? Whatever you tell me not to do, I'll do it just to prove you wrong type of thing. Not much we can do if they don't read the warnings at all, but deliberately ignoring them, that's another thing altogether. Maybe this is starting to get a bit too deep. If I get a chance, I'll speak to His Grace and Monsieur Neuvillette to see if we can think of a way to prevent such hassles, or issues. For now, let's focus on Mellow Manor instead. I might be late, but I'm here now. That is the slowest walking cycle. Alright, greatly improved staff. Okay, we needed that because that area was failing me bad. I'm trying to get my wheel to pop open. It sometimes, it lags. I don't know why it does that. I hold it and it's like, nah, bro. Spend, Alright, let's level up that water one. So they're all at 8 out of 15. I need them to be at 11, 11. All three have to be at 11 to get Furina out here. Alright. Yeah, because as you formulate them, they actually make you play the stage. This one is kind of hard to mess up. The other two, though, I do mess up. I do mess them up. Like the one in the last video with the lasers. I could have sworn I had dodged them perfectly. I got hit like 8 times. And then there was another one that I didn't record, where it kind of reminded me of like Super Mario Sunshine platform layouts, and I kept screwing that one up too. This one, you just gotta fly and get the coins. But it's a little easier said than done. Such as I lose height is what it is. See, I'm losing height. I'm losing height. Ugh. Oh. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. I think I need a ring. That's what it is. I forgot about my ring ability. It's okay. Ooh. Do I go this way? Okay. Ooh. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It kind of feels like it. Oh! Hold on, hold on. God, I guess I'm swimming it. See, this one's a little harder because the way it's laid out. Can he grab that? I wanted to see if I can get him on it. Well, shit. Hold on. Hold on. That's what it is. Ugh. Yeah, hold on. I need to get speed. This one, see, I screw these up quite a bit because it's hard to get speed. I need to get him speed, and I need to go up and out. Ugh. Kind of. It's kind of working, but not really. So I need him to come up out of the water, like a dive, and you have to have speed already before you can actually do that. Ugh. he's not wanting to do it. Yeah, this one's hard. Oh god. Oh, I'm trying to get him to go up and out of the water, but I can't. Oh god. Well, hold on. Yeah, this one's really difficult. Yeah, it's not, because the mechanics are different compared to how it normally is. Oh god. Because they disable your abilities, so I can't use like Skara to fly. They won't let me do it. Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to reach that current. No, this one's almost impossible. I don't know how they laid it out like this, because I can't do it. Because I lost air. There was nothing to keep him airborne that whole time. I don't know why they designed it like that. Ah, shit. I guess I'm gonna have to lose all of these because I gotta go to the wall and see if I can get him enough height, because this isn't working. I lost air is what happened. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I lost a lot of air. I mean, I know I had the air rings, but I have to go back and try it again. Lift him, lift him. Oh god, see, he comes down too fast. Hold on, it's possible. I can probably save it. I just need to get him up. Come on. So I was trying to do, because in the original Fontaine, the way the water mechanic works, you can actually jump out of the water like a fish. It's an actual real mechanic. You can come out of the water like a fish. And I was trying to get him to do it, and it wasn't working. That's what was happening. Oh. That last one's gonna be hard. Ah, shit. Ooh. Yeah, this one's hard. I'm probably gonna have to redo it. I lost so much time, it's not even a joke. Hold on. Okay. Whoop. Just blow him. I'm trying to save it. God, I sound like my other console's overheating. I can hear it. I can't tell if it's my second one or this one. Oh god, I probably ain't gonna be able to save it because I wasted so much time trying to figure out how to get those. Oh god. Maybe. Okay, I got it. I didn't get to finish it, but it's okay. Yeah, try it again. Well, I wasted so much time trying to pick up the coins I lost. Damn. Yeah, I think it's my main, because I have both my PS4s on, and you can hear it going here. It's also really, really, really hot in here. I've been suffering with heat exhaustion for a while. Like all night and then all day today. Okay. Oh, I think I know where I messed up at. It's my wave miter. I was trying to do it without it. It's not really possible. I was trying to use it without it, and it wasn't possible. Oops. That was on me. I was trying to see if you could do it without the wave rider. You apparently can't. I missed rings there, but that's fine. I guess you can't. Well, I guess I'll just keep going because there is more coins on the other side. Oof. Ooh! Go, 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 go. See, sometimes the circles don't take him. Take him. Oh my god. That is an actual problem I have in Fontaine, where it comes to those bubble things. Sometimes it just doesn't take him. It's the same thing in Kanomiya. They have like these water portals that you can touch, and sometimes it just doesn't take the character. Whoa! Woo! Okay, he made it. Yeah! It's alright. I'm not here to do this perfectly. That's not what this is about. It's just about trying to get this damn thing done because I want to get those event thingies done. See, I have to have, like, the theme park part. I have to have, like, everything maxed out and finished before I can get the final, like, epilogue closing chapter. Because you figure, how is Aoife, Auroran, and Kenichi going to get back to Natland from here? Because Kenichi already said he can't leave until the case is closed. But Aoife and Auroran could technically leave at will. So I'm trying to pull up my will and it's not pulling up. I swear, like, ever since they updated the game, my will doesn't come up fast anymore. Like, I tap it and tap it and tap it and tap it and it's not loading. If you hold the L1 button, you see like a little wheel appear. You see at the bottom left, right above where it says chat. See that little wheel that's loading? It brings up this, and then this is like the right joystick. You can use the right joystick to do this. Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Like, see, I hold like the L1 to bring up that wheel, and there's times where I push it and it does not load. It's like a problem that just started happening recently, where like I'm clearly pushing the button and it ain't doing anything, and I don't know why. Okay, so I think they were failing over there. Mallow Manor was like doing the worst. I'm gonna let her go. If I do, that drops my wages. Dismiss. If you dismiss staff, will be this. Just let the weak people go. I might get rid of that guy and replace him with this. Train. Gotta be careful because it costs us a lot of money to train him. Yeah, drop me significantly. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Because Siegeween is on there. Let's get rid of this dude and bring in this thing. Go down. And we're gonna let him go. Ones that are at 15 I probably need to get rid of, but I don't know if I have enough money to hire anymore. 6. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Okay. Let's take a break from the hiring staff shit and let's go see if I can talk to Dia. Where's she at? Okay. She's behind me. Behind me somewhere. There she is. She should be able to stand out. She's like in red. Hello. I don't think she's voiced. No, she isn't. Okay. What a coincidence running into you guys here.
Dia!
Dia, Paimon didn't expect to see you here either because she's a Sumeru character. And we're in Fontaine. Here to see the sights, or are you on the job? Are you on the job? As it turns out, both. A while back, myself and some other members of the Blazing Beast were invited over to star in an adventure film here in Fontaine. The film was pretty well received, so as soon as the director heard about this event, we were invited here as guests. To satisfy the audience, the director took pains to recreate sets from the film.
Guess that's not scenery.
Guess that's not scenery most Fontainians see every day, huh? Did you appear in the film, Dia? I'd love to see the scenes you starred in. Did you star in it? I think she literally just said she did, didn't she? Me, unfortunately, I got a little too into one of the action scenes, accidentally wrecked half the set, and got the boot. I ended up just doing odd jobs instead.
Wait!
Wait, aren't fight scenes supposed to be as realistic as possible? Surely the more punches that land, the better. I don't know. It is a curious thing about real fight scenes in movies. Yeah, it is acting, but you can't actually physically hurt another actor. I've heard actors seriously get hurt while filming movies. Like, in Rambo, when Sylvester Stallone fell from that tree and he landed on it, they said he really broke his ribs, for real. But he was screaming up there in pain that they decided to keep recording anyway. But when he fell like that in the movie, he really broke his ribs. It was real. It's like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, acting in a movie is fine, but when you sustain an actual real injury, such as breaking bones or getting cut, it's not really a joke. It really isn't. Well, the production team didn't have much of a budget, so they'd shot a few more takes and the set collapsed again. They would have gone bust. Plus, even the toughest fighter we had in the crew, Uncle Scimitar, couldn't last more than a few moves against me. And what was his role in the film? Actually, no. He was playing one of the key villains and was supposed to perform a guard sword dance in front of the protagonist. If anything had gone how they were meant to, it would have been an amazing fight scene. When they start talking about sword dance, it reminds me of that damn thing that guy has from Sekiro, and it's really hard to guard against, and it's actually called the sword dance of something. I forgot what it was called. But he has an actual move that he launches against you where he does like multiple spins in midair with like blossoms and shit. And it is called sword dance something. It just made me think of that. Or freaking Melania from Elden Ring where they do like a bunch of crazy fucking spins. I've seen people rage quit against those bosses because of that. But the lead actor, exhausted from working all day, was so hungry in a rush to wrap the scene that he improvised and pretended to shoot him with a gun instead. After thinking it over, the director decided to keep the scene, and to our surprise, the audience loved it. It even turned Uncle Scimitar into a bit of a star. Thought I'd seen that guy somewhere before. Pretty sure I've done something similar before myself. Whatever. In a little while, he's going to be very busy signing autographs for fans, something I should really be helping out with, actually. But now that I've run into you guys, how about this? I go give them a heads up, get them to cover for me, and then we go out for a drink or two. You sure that's okay? That look on Lumine's face. Hey, we're all friends, so why not? Running into you and Paimon here in a foreign land is the best surprise I've had today. That's true, because she's not a Fontanian. It's so weird seeing other characters here. Like, I feel like the weirdest one is having Kenichi and Aurora and Aoife be here. Like, that's a shock. But seeing her here really kind of isn't, because Sumeru borders on Fontaine. She's literally neighbors. It's like right across the water in the desert. So her being here isn't that much of a shock, but it is a little weird. I heard about a bar called the Rusty Rudder along the coast to the southeast. I'll see you there. Oh my god. Do I really have to go to these places? Or... Because I think I know the bar she's talking about, but I vaguely remember. It is on the coast and it kind of looks like a ship with an anchor. I know what she's talking about, but my mind is like... Where was that again? I haven't been in Fontaine in a while. I know what she's talking about, but my mind is like having a hard time piecing where it's at. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because see, this is Sumeru. This whole desert area, all this desert area and all the rainforest area that borders on Liyue. Like from the chasm to Milan is all Liyue. From the Lucapala jungle all the way down to the Avidia forest and the Ajari Valley is all Sumeru. And Noistoi region is part of Fontaine. And when it says like Chenyu Vale is also part of Liyue. So Liyue borders right on Fontaine. There's the Yinglong Wharf kind of goes out like this way, and then it goes to the Lumidel's Harbor. Because I was curious, because when What's-His-Face said he boarded a boat to get here, I'm like, how? Because see, this is Natland, this is where Kenichi's from. Natland's very small. But if he boarded a ship, you see how the water cuts off on the map? He would have had to have boarded it from out here, from Achkanatland, and went out like this way, all the way around to get to this harbor. he would have had to go like this way, like this. Because how else did, like, it makes no sense when he said he took a boat from Natlan to Fontaine, judging from how the way the game's map is actually laid out. That's impossible. But in a real life sentence, or a real life world theme, like, this would all be water. So he would have had to have boarded their boat from, like, right around here. Or here, or here, or here, or even oh, that's above air. Or, like, right around here. He would have boarded their boat and got from there to here. Either that, or he left Natlan, ended up in Sumeru, and went to the port that's right here, the Beta Harbor, and then caught the boat out this way. That's probably what he did. He probably was following them from Natlan. He left Natlan, but that means he would have had to have gone across the desert and part of the rainforest. How did he manage that? All it says is he took a boat, but that's the only harbor that would lay out that way, would be the Beta Harbor, which means he would have had to have gone through part of Sumeru. Oh! Unlocks in 1 sec. Well, let's go meet Lynette, I guess. Go. She's on my left. Has anybody seen a cat girl? Oh, there she is. Well, you know what? Let's get her brother. So her twin brother is Linny. Like, they're really related. So this is Linny, and his sister is the girl in front of us. And then this is also their brother, but he's not their real brother. He's adopted because they're from the House of the Hearth. The Fatui Harbinger Arlecchino adopted all of them. So Fremine is not their real biological brother. He's only their brother through adoption, because Arlecchino adopted all of them as her children. So that's why they're considered siblings. Otherwise, they're not blood related. The only ones that are blood related is Linny and Lynette.
Prepare to be amazed.
Prepare to shoot an arrow and lose half of your life. Hello? Yeah, that drifting on my joystick is bad. Detecting the arrival of my two most esteemed friends. Activating chat mode. So she's actually from Fontaine. She's from here. Hello, Sovereign and Paimon. Were you invited as a special guest too? Yes, a director we know invited us to come here and unwind just as well. It's an opportunity to recharge.
Us?
Us? Wait, but Paimon hasn't seen Linny anywhere. Yeah, we're looking around awkwardly. Well, that's his own fault. We've been working with the director a lot lately, so my brother took it upon himself to familiarize himself with their style and ended up watching all of their films.
All of them?
All of them? That's some serious dedication right there, bro. The issue is, this director is famous for psychological horror films. Oh no. Linny got so into the plot twist that he didn't sleep properly for 3 days straight and ended up completely messing up his sleep cycle.
Paimon had no idea.
Paimon had no idea Linny was into horror films. Yeah, that's... He tends to get very absorbed in his magic shows, so he probably finds it easy to relate to the characters. The way the director uses psychological suggestion is quite similar to how we use it in our shows, after all. My brother's still over at the actor's residence. If I had to guess, he's either catching up on sleep or analyzing those films. So that's why I'm out here recharging by myself. Well, that's a side of Linny we've never seen before. Now I'm curious about these plot twists myself. Which scenes is Linny focusing on in particular?
Don't even
Think about roping Paimon into this. Me neither. I don't like jump scares or stories that give you the chills afterwards. Shouldn't films be relaxing? Something with beautiful visuals, or at least a simple plot that doesn't require too much thinking? Sounds like Electric Escapades would be more to your liking then. Want to give it a try? It's tough. It's like swimming underwater and catching rings. Thank you, I've actually done so already. I really like it. But maybe watching others would be more interesting. I get you. That priceless look on people's faces as they plummet. Is that really that entertaining? Yeah, it's like watching Wipeout. Still, if you're interested in the attraction, why not become a consultant? That way, you get to see more of the visitors' reactions, too. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. And, as it happens, I do have a few days off before filming starts. But first, I need to help Lenny pull himself together. I noticed an attraction nearby called Mallow Manor that looks really relaxing. Sounds like just what my brother needs to take his mind off those horror films. Plus, some magic tricks require animal assistance, so it'll be a chance for me to learn about their habits. Seeing as we're the host, why don't we invite Lenny in person later on? Great idea! If we can get Lenny on board, the Shelveron Film Fantasyland will be even more popular than it already is, because Lenny on his own, Lenny's already super popular. Like, if I came to this thing and I knew who Lenny was and I seen him here, I would be fucking ecstatic. I'd be like, oh my god, it's Lenny! That would be my reaction. Woo! Alright. Speaking of Lenny. He's one of my favorite characters, he really is. Also, his backstory is tragic too. Like in the last video I was saying how tragic Kenichi's story is. His story is actually really sad. Because they believe Arlecchino has plans on trying to make him the next head of the House of the Hearth in her place. Like if she ever passes away or decides to retire, that she's decided to make him take her place. I don't have Arlecchino. I didn't get her. Let me show you who she is. This is Arlecchino. She's one of the Fatui Harbingers, and she's the leader of the House of the Hearth. And she wants Lenny to take her place as the new leader or something. It's also believed that Lenny has reoccurring dreams of him ending his own life. I'm not going to say the exact terms because YouTube frowns upon that, but Lenny's actually a really tragic character. And that he has reoccurring dreams that are repeating of him ending his own life. Like, it's kind of sad because I like Lenny a lot, but it just goes to show you that somebody can look like they're living their best life, but they're like suffering with something else secretly. And I don't know if it says that in game. I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does or not. Does it? I remember there was one story that kind of touched on it a little bit. Where there is one thing that kind of mentioned that his dreams often took him back to the tower where his resting place at the pinnacle vantage would grow smaller and smaller with the fog of death they called betrayal extending all around. There was nowhere else for him to go, but just before he could plummet, a hand grabbed onto him, and from it he felt a familiar warmth that drew back his soul back into his body, steadying him within himself once more. Yeah, and he's all, thank you, Levin. I'm a awakening youth mumbled to himself. Yeah, this is his sleep. This is it. I think this is it. But they loved only the mystery, the romance, simultaneous nature. They knew no love for the heart that lay deeper within. He felt he had no right to pour out his mind to others, and yet he must carry on with gritted teeth. For the price of a fall from such heights was more than he could bear. Yeah, it says his dreams often took him back to the tower where his resting place at the pinnacle vantage would grow smaller and smaller with the fog of death they call betrayal. Like, I think that's kind of hinting at it. It's not coming straight out and saying it, but he does have reoccurring dreams of ending his own life. Like, that's how he actually feels. He doesn't come across that way in story, but he has, like, reoccurring dreams of him doing that. It's quite tragic. I like Linny a lot. I would really hope that he would never actually do that. I'm the type of person where I care too much. I care too much. That's my fucking problem. I care too much. No, I've had friends in real life that have done similar things. And you have to, like, try to talk them out of it. It's not opening for me because my controller, the right joystick's fucked up. I feel like even though life is hard and you feel like it's unfair and you're suffering and struggling, I personally believe that all life is worth living. That's just my personal belief. Everyone's here for a reason. Okay, let's try this. Her little face. Okay, they're both at 8. Oh, let's try this one again. It's really hot in here. I feel like I'm dying. Upgrade it. Yeah, I have to get up to 11. Jesus Christ. Let's upgrade it again. Reach business level 11. Okay, let me see the other ones. I keep pulling on my damn mic cord, and I'm trying not to do that, because when I pull on it, you can actually hear it, and it's not great. Fuck. Yeah, I need to do this. Let's just bite a whole bunch, see if I can change it around. Let's do it really quickly. Let me see what I'm working with. What are you working with? Let's clear them all out and see what I can do. The slimes have to go together. No, other way. Hold on. Is that bad or good? I want to put the foxes at the bottom. Or the squirrels, rather. Squirrels. I don't know why I said that. Let me see if I can... Damn, hold on. Let me grab the other one. That is... I'm losing space over there. Shit. There is no benefit for... No. No. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, the terrestrial. I'm trying to put them somewhere, but I kinda... Yeah, hold on. I need to move those ones. Maybe. Because it's just like a solid block. Hold on. This is hard to fit them in such a way because I'm like losing space. Hold on, let me try it again. What about the animal slimes? They don't have any constitution. Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm gonna grab these other ones and... There we go. Ugh, that took forever. Because that's the one that's not doing so well. That's the one I'm trying to, like, run, but I'm not, like, running it good enough. Okay, now we can ascend. Hold on, let me, let's see. Need one more. She's just looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, wouldn't you love to know? Wouldn't you love to know? Wouldn't you love to know? Alright. Let's... This one is kind of hard, trying to... You have to, like, do everything a certain way. I'm trying to do the friendly encounters as well. Alright. Hold on, before I do that, let's go over here. Okay. Damn! Why does it need so much? Everything seems to be doing good. Yeah, I know I should get rid of the ones that are 15. No, let's just go talk to Tia. So I think they only let you do one encounter a day. Yeah, this is that place she was talking about. Yeah, that's where it is. Oh shit. I probably should have teleported the other one and I would have had to walk. Where she was like, let's go to that bar on the coast. Like, I knew the place she was talking about, but I couldn't remember where it actually was. It's right here. I said, it's the place with a giant anchor. I've been here before. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Is she inside or outside? She's inside. Yeah. Sit here. I'm gonna talk to her. Yeah. Look at that Fanta. Here you are. Yeah. I took the liberty of ordering you a Misty Sunrise. It's basically bullfruit juice just flavored with maritime flower and lotus extracts. For Paimon, I checked Cloud Top Slumber, a special blend of milk and single origin Yuan tea, topped with whipped cream and sugar. Well, they both sound delicious. But how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your first time here? Paimon's never heard of the drinks you just ordered us. We wouldn't even know where to start. We'd never have thought of ordering drinks like these. Because she wants to order non-alcoholic shit for us. We wouldn't know where to start. We've never ordered. Well, we've been around the place. I'll just say we wouldn't know where to start. We never ordered these here. All part of the job. Being a merc means adapting a new environment. And I can't read new environments. I was gonna say new environmentals. I was gonna say that's why I had to stop myself. You get used to dealing with the unknown. Taverns in different parts of the Teyvat all have unique customs, sure, but you pick up some tricks when it comes to chatting with bartenders. I said that wrong. Honestly, it should be taverns in different parts of Teyvat all have unique customs, sure, but when you pick up some tricks when it comes to chatting up bartenders, I feel like it's worded funnily. Honestly, having a stable job might bring you a sense of structure and security, but it sure gets boring over time. Never a dull moment when I'm with you guys, though. There's always something unexpected to keep me on my toes. I like to think we're pretty down to earth. Yeah, we've seen some weird stuff. On my adventure, yeah. Anything exciting lately? I'm all ears. Where to begin? Literally everything that's happened has been pretty incredible if you think about it. Like, yeah, like Kanich and Aurora and Aoife being here. Tell Dia about your recent experiences. Hell, the jobs you've taken on are no joke. If a mark was to price them, anyone would be worth what some merchants make in 6 months. Which reminds me, have you ever thought about part-timing as a hired sword? The darkness in my soul. Every now and then, the Blazing Beast receive commissions from some really far-flung places. If you guys were on board, we wouldn't need to cut deals with outsiders. Huh? So we could become mercs too? It sure sounds like a pretty cool title, but I'm already an adventurer. Well, who says you can't be both? You're also an honorary knight of Mondstadt, right? Yes. As far as I see it, every new title is a new opportunity, a foot in the door wherever you go. Besides, with your skills, who'd dare to push tasks on you? If it suits you, take it. If not, just turn it down. You'd be the ones calling the shots. That actually makes a lot of more sense. When you think about it, it's not all that different from adventure commissions.
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs where we can help a lot of people while also bringing in a nice chunk of Mora. Wouldn't hurt to build connections with Dia's Eremite friends either, would it? Partners of the Blazing Beast? I like the sound of that. Sure, we can try it out. Awesome, in that case, I have a word with my guys and gals when I get back. I'll try to get you the first dibs on the best and most lucrative jobs. We'll need to figure out which areas we'll be assigning you commissions for, but I'll talk that over with the others. Or assisting, rather. You have fun chatting with Dia and enjoy your drinks before you parting ways. You could meet up at the Fantasyland sometime. Okay. It's funny because we already know the Eremites in Sumeria, and I don't even know if they'd want to talk with me because, like, I'm friends with Sino, who's literally the General Mahamatra. Everybody freaks out when they see him. So, like, if they're like, oh, she's his friend, we can't tell her stuff about our secret dealings because she'll tell him. Like, he has, like, a really imposing authority, and people in Sumeria will react that way when they see him. So it's like, I don't know about that. Alright, let's go talk to Lynette again. Now where is she? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna go invite Lenny. That's what we said, right? I'm so distracted. I have like heat exhaustion. It's like 10 something at night. I've been trying to talk to my my agent about stuff. Like, I haven't been paid since a long time. It's raining. No, I've been waiting since November to get paid, and they're trying to help me do that, but I have to do like a bunch of stuff in my emails, and I've been very busy, and I just wanted to play this for a while. Not to mention, like I said, outside of this, I take care of my mom with her cancer, and I've been doing that for a year.
Great, the weather's clearing up. I wonder if there's someone up there performing magic too.
Maybe, Lenny. Maybe. Because, like, I was about to say, you don't have a concept of God because this world has multiple gods. So when he said that, I was like, my real world logic doesn't apply to him, and I had to think about what I was trying to say. Hello?